attacks on our security personnel and on our institutions of governance are, by their very nature, attacks on our country. But let there be no misunderstanding. We will not be intimidated. Canada will never be intimidated.
Sometimes it's the simplest of words that say it the best. Cards and flowers now lie at the scene of a shooting that shook this country to its core. Today, Stephen Harper wasn't mincing words. This was a targeted terrorist hit. And tonight, areas around the Parliament remain on high alert. Good evening and thanks for joining us. Shock, disgust, terrorism. Those were the words heard around Calgary, Canada, and the entire world today after a senseless attack on not only our nation's capital, but the very rights and freedoms that we stand for. The smoke has yet to settle, and at the end of the day, an innocent soldier is dead, so too is his killer. But many wonder if our capital and our country will ever be the same. We have full coverage tonight, beginning with Ted Chernecki.
Paul Haysom joins us now live with the latest. Paul.
Brian, it's not exactly the way anyone wants to spend their Thanksgiving, but crews are working around the clock to get the lights back on to a big chunk of downtown Calgary. There was a lot of information doled out during the most recent update, but the biggest thing we took away is that NMAX is cautiously optimistic they will have the system back up and running by midday Thursday. Well, these days, if you come across a fan of the Edmonton Oilers, they'll grumble something about rebuilding and then get right into talking about the glory days. 5 Stanley Cups, courtesy of Gretz, Mess and the boys. And while that was 30 years ago, they still garner a pretty good turnout. Here's Shalima Maharaj.
Paul Haysom is here now, and her petition has sparked an unexpected response.
Yeah, that's right, Linda, from somewhat of an unexpected source, the star of the show, Bryan Cranston. Here's the backstory. Susan Scriver started a Change.org petition saying the toy store's decision to sell the dolls was, quote, a dangerous deviation from their family-friendly values. She's pushing the company to pull the figures from shelves, and her online petition has earned about 8,000 supporters. The dolls are labeled ages 15 and up. However, Scriver argues the action figures, which are sold with a gun, a bag of cash, and meth, is inappropriate next to Barbies and Disney characters. They're companies that make money for being ahead of their time, but now Apple and Facebook are focused on freezing time. Literally. The two tech giants are paying for female employees to freeze their eggs so pregnancy doesn't get in the way of progress. Here's Stephanie Gosk. A gunman shooting a soldier, storming the Parliament, getting way too close to the Prime Minister. It seems impossible in Canada, but that terror happened today in Ottawa. So many questions and a whole lot of heartbreak yet to come, but our thoughts go out to Corporal Nathan Cirillo, his family, and everyone who serves for this country. We'll leave you with more from Ottawa tonight.